This is downtown Copper Harbor. There's a few cool little shops and some neat little restaurants here if you need something to do when you're in the area.
Get that. Oh, you're fine.
Do you think he'd like that? Found a little lunch spot right here by the lake where there's some cool rock formations. Lila made it to the top.
Good at rock climbing?
Yeah, you're good at rock climbing. We are making our way down the Keweenaw Peninsula back towards Houghton, and there's a really beautiful drive here along the lake, and we found this really cool picnic spot with this amazing view that looks out on the lake and these cool little rocky islands. There's a bunch of rocks that the kids have been having fun running up and down. Can't ask for much better weather either, and the lake out there is smooth as glass. It's almost no wind and no waves out there. It's pretty neat looking.
I really want to swim in the water down there because it looks so pretty, but like if you touch it, it's freezing. Like when we jumped off of the black rocks, which was like, you know, into Lake Superior, which is the same water, I like about went numb when I was swimming back.
Yeah.
So like I would not really enjoy myself if I went swimming, but if it was warm, it'd be really.
It looks so inviting, like it's just inviting us to take a swim right there, but
It's a trick.
it is. Nolan's down there hopping from rock to rock.
Like, don't do it, but let me get it on video.
Yeah. He said, should I risk it? And I said, no, you'll get wet shoes. But he doesn't care. What you doing down there, Nolan? We weren't paying close attention. We were taking pictures, and Nolan just climbed on up the waterfall. Be careful! I'm not real sure how he's gonna get down. So glad you didn't break any bones.
I just wanted to change into
What?
it's super muddy.
Yeah, I bet you are muddy.
excited to go for a swim. The Keweenaw Peninsula is one of the snowiest places in the United States east of the Rocky Mountains. Alongside US 41 is a giant snow thermometer that shows the snowfall total from the last year, as well as the all-time record of 390.4 inches from the winter of 1978-79. This is downtown Calumet. This was a company town for the copper mining company that used to be up here on the Keweenaw Peninsula. Most of these buildings were built by the copper mining company. The area has a rich mining history, which is protected by the Keweenaw National Historical Park.
Working on their junior ranger badges. Lex is doing truly independent work over here.
Yeah. Camping, biking.
As a junior ranger, I promise to explore historic places. Okay, we have badges. You guys did a great job. So we're not here to that rock house there. And then these represent northern lights.
Thank you. We're at the Quincy Mine ruins here in the Keweenaw Peninsula. We're gonna check out some of the stuff around here. Looks like there's some interesting old buildings and machines that they used when they mined copper here. The families that lived here.
Yeah, I think it's not necessarily here. It just says in dooryard.
That is an old, crazy looking stove.
Look at the wallpaper.
What's it look like in there?
This is giant engine.
You want to put a flux capacitor on here and travel back to the future?
Yeah.
Here's the boiler right there where they would put in the coal or wood. So this was called the Puabic Lode. You remember when we were in Virginia City? That was called the Comstock lode of silver, and this was a copper lode. That stair-step looking thing behind me is the man car that went down into the mine shaft. The guys would sit on that and write it down. You can see the angle it goes, I mean, straight down into the ground. Pretty scary to think of riding such a thing deep, deep underground into a mine. This is A bottomless pit, essentially. This is a shaft of a mine. You can look down. You cannot see the bottom. This is the ruins of a boiler house that made the steam for the engines that ran the hoists down into the mines. We crossed back over the lift bridge in Houghton and said goodbye to the amazing Keweenaw Peninsula, and we made our way to our final stop in the UP, the Porcupine Mountains Wilderness State Park.
Like of the clouds because there's like clouds in the water.
We've arrived at the Porcupine Mountains State Park here in Michigan. It's our last destination on this trip in Michigan, and we're at the Lake of the Clouds overlook here in the Porcupine Mountains, and it is a pretty spectacular view. It's kind of one of those Michigan postcard places you see on a lot of billboards and whatnot advertising Michigan, but it definitely lives up to its reputation. It's pretty spectacular up here, and it doesn't look like a lot of the Michigan that we're familiar with. It's pretty rugged and little mountains here, but we have enjoyed our time so far in Michigan, and we're ready to move on tomorrow through Wisconsin and on to Minnesota.